Alright guys, we are back. And today is gonna be a very, very special day, guys. I have been traveling. We are currently, I've been traveling a little bit. I've been having a few days off from streaming and stuff like that. But what I have done, just off stream by myself grinded, is I have done all the preparation. Oh shoot, sailing really, damn. This is really different. What the heck? I have done all the preparation needed for Song of the Elves. I have leveled my construction up to level 70. I have leveled my woodcutting to 70, and I've leveled up my hunter to 70 as well. Done a lot of grinding and gotten it done. And we are prepared for it, which means that every single thing here for Song of the Elves is finished. So today, we are going to be doing Song of the Elves. No quest helper, and kind of as blind as I can do it, obviously, right? I can start this quest by talking to Edmund in his home in northern East Ardougne. Grandmaster quest, very long, Elf 8, release year 2019. Okay, talk to Edmund. I mean, I could turn off the agility plugin, I guess. Let's turn it off for now, guys, and then we'll see how it goes, okay? Hey, how's it going? Not good at all, my friend. It's Elena. She's been taken. Taken? By who? Wait, Elena is his daughter, right? That's the one that, yeah, we helped her in, yeah, I remember that. The Knights of Ardougne, they claim she was inciting rebellion against the king. Apparently she's been going around telling people that the plague isn't real. She's the one that helped us with the hangover cure and stuff. Oh dear, this is a problem. Isn't there anything you could do to help us? It feels wrong to ask, given all you've done for us, but we're desperate. Start the Song of the Elves. Good day, my lord. Hello, Gooseman. What can I do for you? I'm here to talk about Elena. Apparently she's been imprisoned? That she has. She was making some high news accusations. That the plague is fake. Exactly. But you and I both know that she's right. The plague is fake. That's the point. That's not the point. As I've explained to you before, the plague is a necessary evil. We can't have her exposing the truth and risking everything. But King Turas is dead. What exactly are we risking? My brother may be dead, but the Dark Lord is still a threat. Until that threat is gone, the plague must remain. So, you won't free Elena? No, I can't take any risks. Now I'm afraid I have business to attend to. You should be on your way. I guess I should go let her father know. Sking-a-ling-a-ling, ging-a-ling-a-ding. Ah, dude, look at that YouTube chat, dude. Look at that. Look at the blue emojis, boy. Dude, they're vibing. They're fucking vibing. Holy shit, dude. Hello there. Have you spoken to the king yet? I have. And he won't be freeing her, I'm afraid. But why? I know all this Blake business has got her a bit emotional, but can he see that she's just upset? He said she was a threat to Ardougne. A threat? But she's no longer no danger to anyone. What does he think that way? Well, the thing is... What? Well, she's right. The plague is a lie. That's why the king had her imprisoned, and I'm afraid she'd expose the truth. So the plague is a lie? What do you mean the plague is a lie? I guess I have some explaining to do. You most certainly do. Well, it all started after I freed Elena from West Ardougne. As you can imagine, she was still keen on helping the plague victims and asked me to help her find a cure. Okay, hold on. Guys, I'm gonna hop real fast, okay? Yeah. Thank you. I'm gonna hop in a sec, okay? We sent some samples to her old teacher, Gil in Varag. He ran some tests and found out that the plague isn't actually real. I confronted the king on this, and he admitted it. But why? The king told me that his brother, King Turas, was corrupted by the Dark Lord while exploring the lands I can't read for a second here, guys. Goddamn, sorry, my bad. As Turas was the king of West Ardougne, King Lethus decided to cordon the city to keep the rest of the world safe. The plague was an excuse he gave for the quarantine. But that doesn't make any sense. Why not just tell the truth? Why lie to everybody and make up a plague? Something doesn't seem right about it at all. Well, you're right about that. Turns out King Lethus was lying about that as well. But I'll get to that in a minute. After confronting the king, he recruited me and tasked me helping him to stop King Turas. He had me travel through the underground pass and into the elven forest of Tyranbrand. Yes? Elves? I wasn't even sure they existed anymore. Well, Tyranbrand is full of them. In fact, they're currently in the middle of a civil war. An elven civil war? I'm gonna need a drink after all this. What happened next? I met with an ally of King Laethus, an elf called Lord Iorwerth. He's a leader of one of the elven factions. With his help, I was successful in assassinating Kiltirus. With the job done, I returned to Ardougne. However, on my way back, I was interrupted by an elf named Iorwerth. Iorwerth, the leader of the rebel elves opposing Lord Iorwerth. He revealed the truth to me, that King Laethus and Lord Iorwerth are in fact the evil ones. Together, they intended to summon this Dark Lord. Just when I thought the story couldn't get any worse. The king is evil? Why? From what I can tell, King Laethus hated how his father split the kingdom, giving half to him and half to his brother. He wanted his brother dead from the start. Not only that, he also wanted to reclaim Camelot from King Arthur. I think he's hoping that his Dark Lord will help him. All of this just because Laethus wants more land? What about this Lord Iorwerth? What's in it for him? I think he wants to use the Dark Lord to defeat the rebel elves and end the civil war. Apparently, it's been going on for hundreds of years. I see. This doesn't explain why the plague was made up, though. Well, since I learned the truth, I've been helping the rebel elves fight back against King Laethus and Lord Iorwerth. I recently discovered that Lord Iorwerth believes the secret to summon the Dark Lord lies within the Temple of Light beneath Ardougne. The plague was made up to hide their mining operation beneath the city. All the mourners are actually Iorwerth's elves in disguise. And the people who claimed to have died of the plague are actually getting sent into the mines. Goodness me, Elena, what have you got yourself into? Thank you for telling me the truth, Gooseman. I just wish you had told me sooner. If even half of what you say is about King Laethus is true, then my daughter is in great danger. We need to help her. Do you have something in mind? I do. They're holding Elena in the city beneath the castle. You need to disguise yourself as a knight of Ardougne, infiltrate the prison, and find a way to free her. Okay, how do I get this disguise? You need to get a steel plate body, some steel plate legs, and a steel full helm. The plume of the helm will need to be dyed red, and you need a tabard for the plate body. Oh gosh. My wife should be able to help you with the tabard. You'll have to check with her to see what she needs for it. Come back to me once you've had everything, and we'll discuss what to do next. Okay.
Edmund tells me you're helping Elena again. Thank you so much.
It's not a problem. Do you think you could give me a hand with something?
What do you need?
I need to make a Knight of Ardougne tabard.
That shouldn't be too hard for me to do. Could you bring me some silk and some purple dye, please?
Will do. Alright, well, we can go to Latina for that, though, right? Purple dye, I think, should be fine. And then we need some silk. Silk, we can just go steal in Ardougne. So, or we maybe have some as well.
Hello there. Do you have the silk and the purple dye?
I do indeed. Give Elena the items? Yes. Here you go. You give Elena the silk and the purple dye.
Here you go, one tabard.
Arena gives you a Knight of Ardougne tabard. Okay.
I love you, Gazoo.
Steel full helmet, use some red dye. Okay, so I need red dye and I need steel. Plate legs. Cool. Okay, so we add the dye to the helmet. And then we put this on the chest. And then we're good to go, boys. That was actually pretty freaking fast. Okay, we look like a true knight now. We look like a true knight. Okay, I've finished the disguise. Well, you definitely look the part. Those guards will be totally full. Now get yourself down to the prison and see if you can find a way to free Elena. You'll find it beneath the castle. Alright, let's go, boys. Okay. Hey, you! Who are you? I'm Tim. Tim? Yeah, Tim. Huh? You don't look much like Tim. What are you doing here, Tim? I'm just here on guard duty. Very well, as you were, Tim. Okay, that's me, dude. That's me. Where is woman? Oh, woman is here. Okay.
What do you want?
Elena, it's me, Gooseman.
Gooseman, what are you doing here?
Rescuing you, of course. Your father told me you were here.
Oh, thank goodness. It's awful in here. The smell from that mugger.
Oh, he stinks. So what happened, Elena? How did you end up here?
Oh, it's quite the tale, but let's save it for until I'm out of here. What's your plan?
I don't have one.
Well, you don't have a plan? But aren't you meant to be an adventurer? How do you normally do this sort of thing?
To be honest, I just usually make things up as I go along.
Well, luckily for us, I have something in mind myself. There's an iron gate at the back of the cell that looks like it leads into the sewers. If I could have some sulfuric acid, I could melt through it and escape.
But where do we get the sulfuric acid?
Thankfully, it's pretty much essential in my line of work. I have some at my home. Sorry, guy, I have a bit of a stutter since I got to prison. Opposite of my parents' house. You need to get it from my cabinet and bring it here. It's a thick, clear liquid. I'll be back soon. Okay. Cabinet. Oh, that's a cabinet. Okay. That's more like a commode. Am I right, guys? So what did Elena said look like? Light green, thick, clear liquid. Yeah, thick, clear liquid. You take the chemical from the cabinet. Okay, cool stuff. Let's go, boys. You show Elena the chemical you found. Is this what you needed? Yes, that's it. Hand it over, please. Give Elena the chemical. Yes. There you go. You give Elena the chemical. Right, probably best you not be here when I escape. You should head back to my father. Will do. Good luck, Elena. I'll see you soon. Okay. Hi, Edmund. Elena's free. I know. She's already came by to let us know. Thank you so much for your help. Wait, that's the quest, boys? I mean, guys, thanks for watching. Song of the Elves. We got it done, dude. Elena is freed. Everything is happy. Alright. Little meme. Okay. Where is she now? She got into hiding to avoid recapture. She asked me to pass on the location, though. It's the Renaissance household in West Ardougne. Thanks, Edmund. I'll go see how she's doing. Okay, West Ardougne Renaissance household. Okay. I think there's like a basement or something somewhere. Oh, hey! I remember now, it's this family. Yeah, my bad. With the kid. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Ted. Good day, friend. I'm looking for Elena. Ah, yeah, she said you'd be coming. They're all downstairs. The trapdoor's hidden under the bed. They? You mean you don't know? The resistance, of course. You better head down. Elena will fill you in. Okay. Climb through the trapdoor. Yes. Gooseman! Elena, it's good to see you safe. And you, Gooseman, thank you so much for helping me. My stutter's still bad. I'm so sorry. Thank you for helping me getting out. That's what I wanted to say. Well, I couldn't just leave you to rot. I care about you, Elena. Wait. I care about you as well, Gooseman. Thank you for not forgetting about me. So what's going on, Elena? Why are all these people here? This, Gooseman, is the Ardougne Resistant. The Ardougne Resistant? Yes. It all started when you told me about the truth of the king. I realized that it would take more than just us two to overthrow him, and I started to find allies for us. I see. Why are you planning on telling me? When were you planning on telling me? Well, I knew you were busy infiltrating the mourners, so I didn't want to trouble you until you were all set up. We're just about there now, though. So this is how you ended up in that prison. It is. It happened while I was trying to gather more support for us. I was trying to convince some of the people that the truth behind the plague, but they didn't believe me. They reported me and I was arrested for not so long after. Well, you've clearly been quite busy. I've also made some progress since we last spoke. With the mourners? What did you find out? The mourners have been searching for a temple on the West Ardougne. There's an altar there that they want to use to summon the Dark Lord. That doesn't sound good at all. Don't worry, I restored the safeguard to the temple, so they shouldn't be able to get in. Oh yeah, dude, that light puzzle? Pfft, light work, chat. Light work. Oh, that's good to hear. Do you think we're safe now? For now, but we can't rule out King Laethus and King Iorwerth finding another way. Well, we can't do anything about Lord Iorwerth. Your elf friends will have to sort him out. But if we find out a way, Laethus might not be king for much longer. So what's your plan? You met Councillor Helgrove before, right? He's been helping us put our plans together. Good to see you, Gooseman. Allow me to run you through what we've done so far. So unluckily for us, the king has a total control over the paladins of the Knights of Ardougne. With them, he has a large army at his disposal, one we cannot hope to stand against. But you're a councillor. Can you do anything about that? The council serves the king, I'm afraid. We can't overrule his decision, nor can we take power from him. But we can do, however, is step in if the king becomes unfit for rule. But the king is a traitor, surely that's enough reason. Yes, it is, but right now, it's our word against his. And as you've all received with Elena, he's keen on keeping us silent. Before I was arrested, we'd hoped to gather enough support among the people to be able to peacefully remove the king from power. Sadly, we've not been able to convince many of them. It's no surprise, really. The king has created a clever lie with the plague, one that's easy for people to believe. Councillor Helgrave has come up with an alternative way to gather support. I can't pretend I totally approve of it, but it seems to be our only option. We need people to see the king for what he really is. They're clearly not going to believe us when it comes to the plague, so we have to resort to some dirtier tactics. When Elena told me about how you freed her from the prison, it gave me an idea. With your disguise, you can appear to be working directly for the king. Any actions you perform in that disguise will seem like they were ordered by him. I see where this is going. If I upset people while dressed as a knight of Ardougne, they'll blame the king. And once they're upset, they'll be far more likely to believe what we have to say. You can probably see why I'm not a fan now. If we're to remove the king, it will also make a new start for Ardougne. But that's all built on a lie. Are they any better than the king itself? Albert, thanks for the prime. It's not good, but it might be your only option. I agree. I fear the danger of an action will harm the people far more than a few small lies. You're right. It just makes me feel uncomfortable, all of this. So, Gooseman, are you willing to help us? Sure, man. Fuck it. Fuck it. Excellent. Let's get to work then. Wear your Knight of Ardougne disguise and use it to turn people against the king in West Ardougne. You'll want to build support in West Ardougne as well, but the knights aren't allowed here. You can use your mortar disguise instead, though. As you turn people against the king, we'll be on hand to convince them of our cause. If we aim to recruit 80 people from across both parts of Ardougne, we should have quite the army. So what sort of thing should I do? Anything that upsets people, really. I suspect some of the others here just have a few suggestions for you. Just keep an eye out for the suitable opportunities. I'll keep a track on how many people we recruited. Just let me know we need an update.
Oh boy.
Okay. So I gotta go do birdie boy stuff. Wow, wait. Dirty boy stuff. Okay, Carla. I bet people would be pretty angry if they had their food taken away. You could burn the food stores in West Ardougne and claim it's to protect people from the plague. Won't people be willing to accept that, though, if they think it's preventing the plague spreading? Some will, but don't forget that it was the authorities that supplied the food in the first place. People will soon be angry if they think that's not enough. It's being... Okay. I wonder if I can do a similar thing in East Ardougne as well. Ooh, okay, so burn their food. Yeah, okay. Do you know how I can cause anger at the king? We have an idea. With the plague, a lot of people are worried about their health. We should take advantage of that. There's not many doctors and nurses around here. If you've got a nurse, Sarah, in West Ardougne, and Dr. Orborn in East Ardougne, but that's about it. Imagine if the king made a new law stating that all doctors and nurses in Ardougne had to retrain. They'd be out of action for months. People wouldn't like that at all. Thanks. Okay, Jethric. Having an idea how to increase the hatred for the king. An increase in taxes would definitely cause some anger, especially if it seems that the king is making a personal gain. No one likes the idea of the rich getting richer. Good thinking. What's the best way to spread that sort of hate? You could target the citizens themselves, but that would be a slow going. I recommend going for shopkeepers instead. That will impact more people in less time. Alright, guys. Burn the food supplies. Lie to the people. And freaking increase taxes. Hell yeah. Good day to you. How new taxes? What are you on about new taxes? The plague isn't cheap to combat. The king has decreed that the new taxes to be introduced to help with the funding. I appreciate the need to combat the plague, but this is a foolish move. My food needs to feeds a lot of people. They'll be furious to hear about this. Better than getting the plague through. Your first payment is due soon. Okay, gotcha. We got 18 people just from this here, which is PogChamp. New taxes. I already pay my taxes. The king has ordered some new taxes to help fund the extensive collection of gnomish ornaments. Everybody here has to contribute. Gnomish ornaments? Why can't the king pay for his own ornaments? He's got enough money as it is. Well, that's the law. Okay, W. Oh, I can tax the bank! I'm here to tell you about new taxes. New taxes? Yeah, they've been ordered by the king to help him buy a new throne. No problem. However, we first need to tax you for your bank usage. Wait, what? It's only fair, right? You tax us, so we tax you. On a second thought, I forgot I said anything. Okay, yeah, let's not tax the bank. Okay. More funding is needed to hold back the plague. The church needs to help as well. We need to use the donations from the congregation. We're hoping to use that money to build an orphanage for those who lost their parents to the plague. Sorry, but the king has given the order. The first payment is due soon. Okay, cool. Nice. He said food to the food store. Hey, what are you doing?
The king has ordered us to burn the food. It should be contaminated with the plague.
But the food is for the people. Without it, they will starve.
Sorry, just doing my job.
A lot of people are gonna get angry about this. Okay, 17 more.
You're burning the food. We need that food.
We believe the food is contaminated with the plague. This is for your own safety.
We'll start without it though. You can't do this.
I already have.
We'll make sure everybody hears about this.
That should be enough. People recruited. I better go. I can let Elena know.
Okay, let's go, boys. Goose are killing millions? Okay, it's not millions, and it's for the greater good, freelancer. Good work out there, Goose Man. Thanks to you, we now have a force that can stand up against the Lathus and his armies. Now comes the difficult part, though. Before we move against the king, we need to deal with his allies, the mourners. How do we do that? We now significantly outnumber the mourners. We should be able to drive them out of the city. The main focus will be their headquarters. Without their leadership, they'll soon retreat. We'll have the numbers, but the mourners are better trained and better equipped. You should make sure that you're ready before we begin.
Chat, we're gonna be watching Surt for weeks, Kazoo Believer.
Yo, Milsey, thanks for the 2 months. Sure you're okay with this, Elena? I don't like it, but I know it's the only way. I appreciate the concern, though. Thank you, friend. You're about to begin the Battle of West Ardougne. Any item... Oh, fuck! Okay, let me go prep up for that. I'm ready. I will send word around to make sure people are prepared. Good luck, everyone. This is it. The plague of West Ardougne has gone on for too long. Today is the day the plague ends. Okay. Oh, shit. Oh, look at the music. Okay. Okay. Enemies defeated 1 out of 10. Holy shit, boys. Okay, nice. Good work. Let's get downstairs and deal with the rest of them. You! I knew you were trouble! Well, don't worry. Holy shit, is that... God damn! Jacked! Lord Iorwerth will learn of your betrayal. Jesus! Giga Chat Elf, yeah. We do a little bit of save spotting. Okay. Kill all these freaks. These elf freaks. Wait. Oh, dude, he's getting payback. Dude, he's the freaking toe tickler. You remember him, guys? Down with the mourners, dude. He's cheering it on. We did it. Now we better get out of here. Cool. Excellent work with the mourners. I suspect the king might be getting a little worried now. We'll need to move fast. He probably already has a planning. He's probably already planning his retaliation. He'll likely expect us to take some time to recuperate after that battle. He won't expect us to hit him right away. So let me guess, that's exactly what we're gonna do. Indeed, we hit the castle now before they have a proper chance to prepare for us. Even if they're not prepared, the castle will still be well defended. Yeah, but thanks to our victory in West Ardougne, some of the knights are starting to question their loyalties. I've taken advantage of this and made arrangements to ensure the gates are open to us. Make no mistake, it will still be a tough fight, but it's a fight we should be able to win. We can afford to take a little bit of time to ensure everybody has been resupplied, so feel free to come back later if you're not ready yet. Bitch! I'm ready now, dude. Let's go. You're about to begin the Battle of East Ardougne. Okay, let's go. I'm ready. I thought the day would never come. We're finally going to deal with that traitor once and for all. Let's show him what it means to cross the people of Ardougne. Yeah, I love the gnome taunting them as well. Hi, hi. Okay. Down with the king. Okay. No, guys, blind means that like I'm doing it for the first time without looking up anything. That's what... Okay, whatever. I'm done. The power of the people, boys. Okay. That guy's dead. Let's go.
Oh my Gazoo, you are about to suffer so greatly there are no words.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not, dude. Oh, look who we found hiding in a wardrobe. So you're a coward as well as a traitor. What a pathetic excuse of a man you are. You call me a traitor? I'm your king. The traitors are here are the ones standing before me. Give it a rest, it's over. We know the truth. And what truth might that be? You led an enemy into our city and covered it up by lying to your people. And I'm sure you'd never do something like that. Don't think I didn't hear about the little lies you spread about me. But there's also your brother, murdered on your orders. You are aware that his killer stands with you, are you not? Gusaman is innocent in this. You manipulated them for your own gain. Oh, don't you go pretending that they're innocent. They're nothing more than a mercenary. All they care about is a big pot of gold at the end. They betrayed me. Before long, they'll betray you as well. Liar. Enough. You're finished, Larthus. The people will decide your fate. I don't expect them to be kind. Gooseman, do you have any questions for the king before we take him away? I suspect you won't get a chance to ask them. Why were you helping Lord Iorwerth? My father, King Ulthas, once ruled over a united Keldarin. It was his eldest son. The kingdom was my birthright, but my fool of a father took that for me. When King Arthur and his knights arrived at our lands, my father granted him the castle of Camelot, ousting the loyal subjects that previously lived there. Not only that, but also declared that the kingdom be jointly ruled by my brother and I, rather than giving it to me, as he should have. When I ascended to my half-throne, I promised myself that I would unite this kingdom again, no matter the cost. That's why I made a deal with the Lord Iorwerth. In return for the access to the West Ardougne, he agreed to help me kill my brother and drive out King Arthur. Did he know what the mourners were doing? In West Ardougne, they were searching for some sort of temple. According to King Iorwerth, the power there would be essential for summoning Samarak, the Dark Lord. So you knowingly allied with a group of Samarokians? Of course I did! I prayed to Ardougne that he would help me unite my kingdom again. He chose not to reply. I turned to the Dark Lord instead. With Samarak at my side, nothing could stand between me and Camelot. Why did you kill your brother? Last I checked, it was you who killed him, not me. You know what I mean. My brother was never meant to rule. The kingdom was mine by birthright. My father chose to give him half the kingdom, and he did a terrible job of ruling it. Have you seen West Ardougne? The city's a mess! And not only that, because of the plague, that was my brother's doing. I may be a bad person, but make no mistake, my brother was no hero either. He's a bad boy, yeah. Take him away. Bring forth the condemned. Finish him, down with Lathas, murderer! Okay, citizens of Ardougne, before you stands Lathas, Ardignas, a traitor, a murderer, and a liar. He's been found guilty of numerous heinous crimes and will now face the judgment for his sins. So this is it. After all this time, Lathas is finally going to pay for what he's done. It's like I should feel something, but I just feel empty. Lathas Ardignas, as decided by the people of Ardougne, you are hereby sentenced to death. Do you have any final words? How dare you insult me like this? You can't kill me. I'm the rightful king. Every person here is under my rule. The people have passed their judgment, and you are not a king anymore. Then you are all traitors, and you will all pay with your lies. Lives. So be it. In the name of Samarak, I curse you, each and every one of you. Oh, what the? What? Oh, fuck. Shit. So you finally decided to show your true colors. How disappointing. We should have them both killed when we had the chance. Perhaps. You know, after you killed King Tyrus, I thought you might have some potential. Given time, you might have been properly welcomed into our ranks. You'd have been the first human among us. Well, I'm glad to have disappointed you. I don't work with murderers. No, you seem to more than happy to kill King Tyrus when it suited you, burning him alive in the middle of his own camp, if I recall. Gusaman is innocent. You lied to them. Lied? You told your friend here that King Tyrus was an invader in our lands. Last time I checked, that was the truth. Maybe you conveniently missed out the part about you trying to summon the Dark Lord. I see you've been led astray. You think we're the evil ones, but our cause is the true one. You think we're murderers, but we are in fact saviors. You think you're the hero of the story, but you're not. You're mad! Let me deal with them, my lord.
Hello.
They've caused us enough trouble. They may still be of use to us. Lock them away for now. Give them time to think of their choices. As you wish. Oh! That's enough, Lord Iorwerth. Let them go.
Holy shit. Brave of you to come here, Erwin, but foolish. We have you outnumbered.
Don't be so sure. We fight with the strength of 10 of your warriors.
Perhaps, but I don't believe you're the type to throw lives away without need. Instead, why don't we discuss this like reasonable people?
We don't have anything to discuss, you Samarokian scum.
Samarokian, you really think we'd support that monster, do you? I'm afraid you're quite mistaken.
Don't try to manipulate me with your lies. We know all about your plot with King Lathus to summon the Dark Lord.
Ah, that. Well, now that King Lathus is dead, I suppose there's no better time to reveal the truth. It was just a ruse, I'm afraid. A lie we told King Lathus to get him on our side.
What?
We needed to access the West Ardougne, so we needed access to the West Ardougne. So we needed the support of the king. Once we found out about his hidden worship of Samarak, it seemed like an obvious lie to tell. I have no more love for Samarak than you do. I've only ever served one god. The same god as you.
Seren. You're lying. You wanted to use a Temple of Light to summon Samarak.
I can see why you think that, but you're mistaken. You're right to say that the temple is key to summoning a god, but that god is not Samarak. It's Seren.
That's impossible. Seren is dead.
I thought the same once. That's until I've managed to break one of the seals within the Grand Library. That's how I discovered the truth. A part of Seren lives on, trapped within the Temple of Light.
I don't believe you.
A shame. You're better than this, Erwin. I hope in time you'll see that. What should we do with them, my lord? Let them go. Let it be known that the Iorwerth clan is not without mercy.
Are you sure about this?
Yes, but make no mistake, Erwin. If you and your rebels interfere with our affairs again, I will not be so forgiving. Now, I suggest you leave before I change my mind.
This isn't over.
Okay, the library, eh?
This is a bad idea.
Don't be so sure. They may not know it yet, but the rebels could be a great use to us yet. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Remember the Temple of Light? Oh yeah, with the easy puzzle? Yeah, that was easy. I remember that.
Ah, Gooseman, there you are. I thought it best to let you rest for a bit after everything that was really...
Ah, thanks, Erwin. I definitely needed it. And thanks to you for saving us back there. I didn't know what we'd have done if you hadn't shown up. I suspect you wouldn't have been around to have this conversation. You play a dangerous game in Ardougne. I fear you may not have considered the outcome of that. People were dying, Erwin. We couldn't do nothing. Of course not, but we have no idea how Lord Iorwerth will respond to this. The things he said when we freed you were concerning. You can say that again. What do you think he meant by it all? I'm not so sure. It's something that we should discuss with the others. Could you do me a favor and fetch Uskevin? He's probably on the upper platforms. You should bring your friend Elena as well. I'm not sure where she is, I'm afraid. Uskevin might know though. Alright. Okay, are you Uskevin? Yes, I am. What of it, human? Erwin has called of a meeting. He asked me to come and fetch you. I see. So now I'm meant to follow the orders of a human. It wasn't an order, it was just... Make no mistake, human. You may have Erwin and the others fooled, but I know what you are. I don't know what you mean. You're a menace. You claim you're here to help, but everywhere you go, you just leave a trail of bodies behind. Anyway, I'll just come to this meeting. I'm in no place to deny Erwin. Just stay out of my way from here on out. Do you know where Elena is? The other human? I think she's by the pond to the southwest. Well, if you excuse me. Erwin leaves for the meeting. Well, he was nice. Okay. Hi, Elena. Hey, Gooseman. Thank you for... It's good to see you safe. Things got pretty intense back there. They sure did. It's a good job Erwin showed up. It scares me that might have happened. What might have happened if he didn't. So, how are you doing, Elena? I'm okay. So much has changed so fast. It's a lot to take in. You'll get used to it. I guess. I just don't know if I want to. Anyway, I just wanted to ask you something. Go ahead. Okay. The people of Ardougne, the elves here, you spend a lot of time with them. Why? What drives you, Gooseman? People reward me for helping them. Okay, I'm gonna say that. So if you didn't think you'd get a reward, you'd stop helping these elves? Nah, I would still help, chat. I would still help. It's not just about the reward after all. It's nice to know that that isn't all that matters to you. I suspect not many people would feel that way. Well, I'm not like other people. Wait, is this like the arc where we... Is there... Never mind. Like, is there like romance like, is it like Mass Effect, chat? Jesus. Reminds me of the time when we saved Minthara in Baldur's Gate 3 on Filbert, chat. That was a good arc. Aaron has called a meeting. He'd like you to attend. I'd better have it head over there then. Thanks for the talk. I'm sure you all heard. King Lathus of Ardougne is dead. He's been overthrown by his subject and executed soon afterwards. The mourners of the West Ardougne has been driven out of the city. Lord Iorwerth no longer has any presence in Ardougne. Let's not ignore the obvious, everyone. Our supposed ally, Guzuman, helped lead the uprising. His actions may have endangered us all. But surely this is a good thing. With Ardougne lost to him, Lord Iorwerth no longer has access to the Temple of Light. Without that, he may have no way of summoning the Dark Lord. The temple is already secure. All this uprising has achieved us is anger the enemy. You say that like it's a bad thing, Uskevin. Last time I checked, we didn't care about upsetting our foe. I care about keeping our people alive, Iselin. What about our people? While you sat there in your secure little village, we took action. We saved lives. But I guess you're too selfish to care about us. Selfish? How dare you? You know nothing of the plight of the elves, girl. You do well to keep your mouth shut, bitch. That's enough, Uskevin. We can debate what's happening for days and still reach no conclusion. That's not why I called you all here. Instead, we need to plan what happens next. Well, sorry, my bad. It's just like, what is your problem? What the fuck is it? Oh, my bad, guys. Okay, my bad. While freeing Guzuman and Elena from the Iorwerth camp, we were confronted by Lord Iorwerth. He could have killed us all, but he let us go. Okay. What? He let you go? Why? His reasoning was disturbing. For a long time now, we believe that Lord Iorwerth has been trying to summon Samarak, the Dark Lord. However, he claimed otherwise. But if not Samarak, then who? Seren. Seren? But that's impossible. Seren is gone. He seems to think otherwise. He claimed that part of Seren still lives, trapped in the Temple of Light. Apparently, he discovered this by breaking into one of the 9 seals within the Grand Library. That's impossible. He must be lying. Sorry, but I don't understand. What do you mean by all of this? Who's Seren? What library? Seren was our goddess, our guardian and our teacher. Everything we have, we owe to her. She helped us build the great city of Prefidinas, a place where all elves could live in harmony. At the end of the God Wars, the gods were banished from this world. Seren didn't want us to leave us though. She couldn't. She shattered herself into thousands of crystals. Those crystals are all that we have left of her now. I see. I'm sorry to hear that. As for the Grand Library, it was a great archive of knowledge beneath Prefidinas. Pretty much everything that was open there was open to all of elven kind. There was an exception of that though, the 9 seals of Seren. The seals guarded the forbidden knowledge that which only Seren herself could access. And Lord Iorwerth managed to break one of those seals. So he claims. Is there no way we can check? No, Prefidinas was lost to us. When Lord Iorwerth first took control of the city, my grandfather, Baxtorian, led an army to try and stop him. When that failed, Baxtorian and the other clan elders made a final-ditch attempt to save Prefidinas. They sang the song of inversion to revert the entire city to a crystal seed. Their plan worked, and the city was lost to Lord Iorwerth. However, it was lost to the rest of us as well, the Grand Library with it. What happened to Baxtorian? While he was fighting Lord Iorwerth, invaders took control of her kingdom to the east. They kidnapped Glariel, Baxtorian's wife. Unable to find her, he sealed himself beneath the waterfall where they lived, never to be seen again. I mean, we did this. I remember that. Baxtorian was the king of the elves back then. Do you think he had access to the forbidden knowledge? It's not impossible. I suppose if anyone, I would have seen him. Baxtorian was closer to Seren than any other elf. It's one of the reasons he was chosen to become king. Baxtorian is gone though. Even if he knew something, he can't help us now. Don't be so sure. I never knew my grandfather, but my mother always told me that he wasn't the type to take chances. If he knew something important, he'd make sure that it wouldn't have been lost with him.
We can't possibly make a plan without knowing Lord Iorwerth's intentions. While unlikely to be true, this stuff about the library is all we have to go on. If Baxtorian left behind anything that would help us, we should try to find it. Baxtorian kept everything of importance to him at his home within the Baxtorian Falls. If we're going to find anything, it's probably there. Gooseman, you've been to Baxtorian Falls multiple times. You're the best person to take the lead on this. You trust a human with this? Let go of your pride, Iskevin. Gooseman has proven his worth to us. I'd like to accompany you on this one, Gooseman. It might be useful to have an elf with you. Sounds good to me. Before her death, my mother passed down a book to me. It was written by my grandfather for his wife. You should take it with you. It might contain something of use. Thank you, Islin. While we're gone, the rest of you should focus on Lord Iorwerth. See if you can get any idea of what he's planning now that he's lost Ardougne. Just be careful. We always are. Good luck to you both. And you. Let's get started. Okay. Thank you for agreeing to help us, Gooseman. We owe you a lot to you, even if some of us don't show it very well. Do you mean Iskevin? He's a bit rude. Try not to get too judgmental. Iskevin's husband was killed by Isilt, one of Lord Iorwerth's henchmen. Iskevin's never really been the same since then. I've met Isilt. He was the one in charge of the mourners in West Ardougne. He's a nasty piece of work. If you try hard enough, you can find something redeemable about most elves, even those that serve Lord Iorwerth. But Isilt, he seems to take joy in the suffering of others, especially those unable to defend themselves. Okay. Enough about that though, we need to focus on Baxtorian Falls. I suggest we travel separately. I can't be too careful at the moment. Makes sense. Will you be okay getting there by yourself? I'm no expert on your lands, but I should be fine. I just have a few things to gather before I depart. Well, in that case, I'll meet you there. Okay. There's so much happening right now. Jesus Christ. Like, my brain is like imploding with things. Okay, so they're not really trying to summon Samarak. It was only a ruse that they could summon Seren. But in order to summon Seren, they need to get the Temple of Light. And the Temple of Light, they figured out about the Seren stuff in the Grand Library. In the Grand Library, and we need more information about that. And to get information about that, we need to get to Baxtorian Falls, because Baxtorian was the one that was closest to Seren. And Seren, he might know something about that. Okay, so we gotta go to Baxtorian Falls. But wasn't that the place where... No, I need a rope. Yeah, I need a rope. Nice. Also, make sure you use the rope on the top tree here, chat. There we go. And let's go inside. Into the waterfall. Okay. There we go. Alright, let's go. How did he remember? Gilmore Games. Okay. Hello there, Gooseman. Glad to see you made it here. Okay. You as well, Iorwerth. I must say, it feels strange to be back here, especially after all this time. You've been here before. A long time ago. I was one of the elves born in Baxtorian's new kingdom. My family were close relations of Baxtorian. He invited us here a few times. There were similar times, happier times. After Baxtorian left to try to retake Profidinius, my parents were among those who joined them. They never returned. I was just a child at the time, alone and afraid. I'm sorry to hear that, Iorwerth. This war has taken so much from my people, and from yours. I'd give anything to see peace, anything to finally see Profidinius with my own eyes. Sorry, but that's not the time for this. We need to see if Baxtorian left anything of use behind. Here's the book that Islin gave us. Hopefully there's something of use in it. It even gives you a... Bah! Do you believe what he said? I don't really know, it seems impossible, and yet, it's just me being wishful. He's lying, he has to be. By the time I was born, Seren was already gone from the world. All I know of her is the stories my parents told me. Do you wish you could have met her? I do, but it doesn't mean I should fall for the lies of Lord Iorwerth. Seren is gone, nothing can ever bring her back. You think we'll get anything to help us here? I won't lie, we're clutching straws here. We have nothing else to go on though, so we'll have to try. Baxtorian was one of the kings, was once kings of the elves. Anything he left behind might be of use. Alright, short read. What care I for this mortal coil, where treasures are yet so frail, for it is you that my life blood, the wine to my holy grail. And if I see the judgment day, when gods fill the air with dust, I'll happily choke on your memory as my kingdom turns to rust. Though all my love is turned to ash, all my dreams are all but gone. My actions must not to be brash, for you may yet live on. So my grief and pain for now is sealed beneath the waters that we used to love, until new hope is at last revealed, and you return from the world above. So if fate will have us united, then there be 6 aspects desired, and my faith will be reborn once they have all been acquired. So with these items claimed, seek out my plighted embrace. For there you will be compelled to find them their rightful place. First you'll need to bring the rune that sees our world bloom. The next you'll find is grown from the seed of the tomb. With them you must place a knife that darkness has claimed, and in defiance of the chaotic lord, place the liquid he has named. Next you must seek a chain that will not compromise. Bring lastly that which is green and most humans despise. With these items in your hands, the key to our love is near. Place them in their chosen spot, and your true desire will appear. I am the second. I am opposite. I am next to the 5th. I am opposite of 6th. I am not next to the 4th. I am not first. Ah! Scheiße. Alright. Let's just think. First you need to bring the rune that sees our world bloom. Yeah, I think nature. That's what I'm thinking. That must be that, right? So 1. Next one you'll find is the next you'll find is grown from the seed of the tomb. Chain that will not compromise. Diamond amulet. I mean, diamond is not compromising at all. Because you can't break diamonds. I think that would make sense. I think. Because it like, diamond is... The reason why I'm going with diamond is because it requires 70 crafting, right? Bro, this is really confusing. The seed of the tomb. I think, yeah, I think this is one of those things where, like, you really cannot overthink it. I don't remember what we got from doing Baxterian Falls. When we looted the Chalice. Is it ethical? Like, I don't know. I think that's what I want to get. I want to get the... I don't remember what my reward was, though, from Waterfall. And it doesn't say it. I feel... Is it ethical to look up the Waterfall quest reward? Because I don't fucking remember. And that's what I want to get. Is that fine? Because that's what I want, but I just don't know what the heck it is. I'll allow it. Okay, thanks, King. Waterfall quest reward. Diamonds mithril seeds. Oh! I deleted those! Dude, no, because I was cleaning my bank and one guy said I didn't need them. I have no idea how to get... Are they made by mithril or what? I mean, fuck it. Okay. Crap. Can I make them? Shop Legends Guild. Okay. ICBA chat. Okay, I got seeds. W. I'm thinking this liquid stuff is probably like the Samarak wine, but I don't even know if that makes sense. Okay. I mean, that would make sense. Dragon dagger, dagger, bone dagger, adamant dagger, dark dagger. I don't even remember where the fuck I got this, honestly. Encourage the power to rise. Okay, I'm not gonna do any of that. I don't remember where I even got this. Okay. Okay. Yeah, guys, don't help anything like that, okay? I guess I'll put the...
Well, but you are streaming, so you can't be...
Okay, I'll delete the blind. Okay, we're using no quest helper chat.
You're actually streaming, so therefore it's not fully blind.
Okay. So a dagger the darkness has claimed. A knife? Well, knife and dagger is the same fucking thing. I have one knife here and 2 bronze knife there. Is it same thing? No? Okay. I would say reading chat puts you at a disadvantage. Honestly, I get some things like here that's good and something that's bad. It is what it is. Defiance of the Chaotic God. Place the liquid he has named. Bring lastly that is which is green and most humans despise. How am I supposed to bring a leprechaun? Okay, so wine of Samarak. That I mean, it makes sense. Oh, do I have to grab it like that? I guess I do. Okay. Chain that will not compromise. Green and most human despise. This riddle is pissing me off. Yeah. So it's a chain body. It's some sort of freaking chain body. Hold on. Plate body shop. Chain. Okay. Okay, let's go buy it. I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna just go and freaking buy all of them. Okay, adamant, mithril. It can be black. It can be steel. It's 2 of these. It's one of these. Mithril or adamant. I'm sure. I mean, I'm not sure, but like, you know, it is what it is. This fruit you find is grown. Oh my night. Oh, you fucker. I didn't even know you could do this. You place the mixed flowers on the pillar. Vent! That's second! 9. Maybe it worked. Runes. Okay, so I'm not opposite of the third. I'm not opposite. Opposite. I don't know what the fuck that means. I am next to the 5th. So this is the 5th, eh? 1, 2, 3, 4. Chain. Okay. Let's try this. Vent. I am not opposite the 3rd. So this is not 3. I am not next to 4. Bro, I am so confused. Vent. Next. Opposite. No. Vent. Is it like cooked? Ah, scheiße. Okay, hold on.
I love that guy's dog.
But that's awesome. Thank you, Asuka. Okay, I am the 2nd.
I am opposite the 5th.
What is going on, guys? Opposite 6. So that 6 is here, and 6 is cabbage. So cabbage. Pure. Okay. I am 2nd. I am not opposite the 3rd. But did I fuck up this then? Because where did I put the chain body? I put the chain body here. Let's figure out what first is first. Bro, you're so dumb. No, I'm fucking Danish, dude. Okay? Okay. I am not first. I am not next to the 4th. I am opposite the 6th. 4, 4, 4. Yes. Okay. Not next to 4. That means that this cannot be... nor 4, no 4. So either this is 4 or this is 4. But not opposite the 3rd. That means that 3 is over here. I am next to 5th. I am not up... Went. So that's 5. Which means 2, 5, 6.
Cabbage.
If this is not first, and this is not next to the 4th, so wait. That means that this is 4. Because if it's not next to it,
then it is it. So this is 4? That means that this is not first, so this is first. And then this is 8, 2. This is 2. Yes. Okay, so now shut up, guys. 1. Okay, so this is Nat. So Nat, cabbage, seed. I guess more like a flower. 5. Chain. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, sorry, I put the chain correct?
Hey chat. Buckle your seatbelts, clear your schedule, lock in. This is going to be a week-long quest at this rate. Cinema.
No, it is not. It's not the Dark Dagger. Then, but that means that I'm cooked, right? Does this... Chat. Do I need to bring more things again? Yes? Really? Dude, this is literally just fucking torture. Love it. It's great. Let's go. I mean, okay, I'm gonna go get like a chain body and a cabbage, just in case, right? Like, hello. With them, you must place a knife that darkness has claimed. Maybe I need to like murder someone with a knife, because that means that like, oh, now that the dagger has been like, do I have to paint the knife black? You should get a water skin.
Keep up the good content, smile.
I can make my knife black. Yo, Alvaro Experience, thank you for the 2 months. While I think about this, let's go and get some wine. I have had black knives before. I threw those. That's the same guy that told me to throw out the mithril seeds. He's freaking been sabotaging me, man. Are you kidding me? It's the freaking black knives. Dude. It was in the bank cleanup. One guy made like a big list of things I should just throw out. Has RuneScape actually ruined me? I can just go dueling ring after this. Oh, black knife. W. Alright. Okay, so I think we have everything we want now. Let me get my thing here. There. Okay, number 1 is nature up there. Number 2 is a seed, but it's actually the flowers. Number 3 is my dagger. Oh! Wait, I didn't even... I mean, ultimately, chat, popping the fog off. Ah, there it is. There it is, guys. Oh, let me open the YouTube chat again. Okay. Alright. Clariel! Oh, Who are you? Okay. I'm Gooseman, and this is Ardougne. Ardougne, I remember the name. You grew up in my kingdom. I'm sorry about your family. Don't be, your majesty. I appreciate the sentiment, but please, I'm no king anymore. I must ask, Clariel, is there any news? I'm sorry, but she's gone. I see. It was always a lot to hope for. If it's any consultation, Gooseman moved her remains here to be closer to you. That means a lot. Thank you. It is good to see that some humans will still see elves as friends. If you need time... No, I feel I've spent enough here. Then I can send you back to Lytia. Your grandson... Grandson? So, Earlys had a child? Does she still live as well? I'm afraid not. I'm sorry. No father should outlive their child. Forgive me, Earlys. Please, let us leave now. There's
There's too much sadness for me here. Too much pain. Once we arrive, you must tell me everything that has happened in my absence. Very well. I will teleport us back to Lytia. You have to make your own way back, I'm afraid, Gooseman. No problem. See you soon. Arian teleports himself and Bexterian back to Lytia. Okay, let's go. Talk to Ardougne. Welcome back, Gooseman. While you were gone, I filled Bextorian in on everything that happened. I also took the liberty of calling the others here so that we can discuss our next move. You also missed out on Eastland getting to meet his grandfather for the first time. I think he might have cried a little. Cried? In your dreams, Elena. I appreciate we're all happy to have Bextorian back with us, but let's not get distracted. Apologies, Ardougne. Right, over to you, Bextorian. Thank you, Ardougne. Forgive me. It's been a very long time since... No. Oh, no. God damn it. There it is. Much has changed since then. Take your time. Thank you, friend. Ardougne has informed me of Lord Iorwerth's revelation. Do you believe his claims? About Seren? No. As for him breaking a seal in the Grand Library, I do not know. You don't know? What do you mean you don't know? Iskavun. I know not what the seal hides. What I do know is that they could, in theory, be broken. I was lucky enough to be trusted by Seren. She confided me many times. She never told me what knowledge the seals guarded, but she did tell me that they could be destroyed. How? I don't know exactly how. She said that those who follow the light would be able to access their knowledge. And that's it? This gives us nothing to go on. Not nothing. We know that the seals can be destroyed, which means Lord Iorwerth should have spoken the truth. But without the Grand Library, we have no way to be sure. We still might have a way. A way to access the library? Yes, Profedinas may have been reverted to seed, but it still does exist. You're not suggesting we restore the city, are you? Even if we could, Lord Iorwerth would instantly take it. No. While Lord Iorwerth is at large, Profedinas must remain as it is. However, there may be a way to still enter the city. You don't mean entering the crystal, do you? That's not possible. Actually, I think it would be possible. The crystal seed that contains Profedinas is not the same as the seeds we use to form weapons and armor. The seed contains Profedinas, but the seed itself is not the city. So it's like a box? Exactly. And if we can enter the box, we can enter Profedinas. That's the idea. It won't be straightforward though. Is it ever? Sorry. We will need a special potion to be able to safely enter the crystal seed. We also need to be able to bypass their defenses around it as well. A potion? Sounds like my area of expertise. Perfect. Elena, if you could help create this potion, that'd be greatly appreciated. The rest of us can work on those defenses. Right, Gooseman, meet me by the pond. I could use your help with this. Okay. So, make a potion, enter the crystal box that contains Profedinas, go into that library, and follow the light. Easy. Hello, Gooseman. Glad everything went okay at Bextorian Falls. Actually, did anything exciting happen while I was gone? Nope, all nice and quiet for a change. Good to hear. Bextorian is an interesting one, isn't he? He seems a bit lost? Exactly. He reminds me of a story my father once told me. A story of a broken man. What was the story? A long time ago, there was two brothers living in Avaroka. That's actually the old Varrock, guys, if you didn't know. They lived a simple life, farming the land and selling the produce of the people to the people in the city. When the war came to the city, the king ordered that every able-bodied man take up arms against the enemy. The two brothers had to leave their home behind to fight for their king they've never met. Like everybody else, they were giving basic weapons and basic training, enough to give them a chance, but not a big one. When the fighting started, they were poorly equipped and poorly prepared. They fought in many battles in strange places, against strange people. As the war dragged on, they saw more and more horrors from both sides. The only thing that kept them going was each other. As the war drew to a close, they were called to one final battle. The enemy knew they were losing, and they fought more ferociously than ever before. That was where it happened. One of the brothers was cut off and surrounded. He tried to fight back, but he didn't stand a chance. Eventually, the fighting stopped and the war was over. The other brother could finally go home, but the truth is, he had nothing to go home to. It wasn't the farm that mattered. Not really. The thing that mattered to him was gone. In a way, he died back on the battlefield along with his brother. Left in his place, was just a broken man, with nothing left to live for. And you think Baxtorian is like this broken man. He's lost his wife, his people, and his kingdom. Now he's in a strange place, surrounded by strange people, helping fight a war that he's lost a long time ago. He's not really totally lost. He still has Island, and we can still turn this war around. Maybe. I guess time will tell. Right, shall we get started with this potion? So what do we need? Baxtorian gave me a detail, so start with need an Elder Cadantine herb. We should be able to grow one from a normal Cadantine seed. We just need to prepare the patch a little bit differently. The Elder here has said we can use this farming patch here. While I prepare the patch, could you go fetch a Cadantine seed and a seed dipper? I can actually use my fists, chat, because I've had barbarian training. What do you mean whatever happens? Is something gonna happen to me? I don't have a Cadantine seed. I might have one in my farming guild. Okay, Cadantine. Skink skink-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling. Or I could just pickpocket farmers. Okay, let's go check miscellanea. Yeah, fuck it. Why did I'm so sorry for the 3 F-bombs? I'm sorry, guys. Cadantine, please. Kvam. This was not... Okay, I mean, let's just do some thieving, eh? No way you're claiming kingdom for seed. Dude, what do you want me to do, man? Hey, 73, boys. 73. I'll do it a little bit longer. Fine. We're going to stupid Titans, okay? I'm not giving up, by the way, on this. It's just, it is what it is. Let's go to Titans, okay? Let's go to freaking Titans. Let's do it. Whatever. We're going to Titans. Eee! Got it. Let's go, boys. Hell yep. Hell yes. Alrighty, boys. Got it. Whew, okay, not too bad, chat. Not too bad. See, that was a quick detour. Like a super quick little detour, guys. Not a big deal at all. Wait, do I need compost? No, it's a quest, right? You don't need compost for quests. Let's go. That's the seed planted. Great, I'll keep an eye on the patch while it grows. You should check in with Arian and Baxtorian in the meantime. Alright, see you later. Cool, let's go. Hey there. Hello, Guzaman, how's the potion going? We planted the herb we need. Now we need to wait for it to grow. Is there something I can do in the meantime? I suspect there is. Myself and Baxtorian have been looking over how we can get past the defenses around the crystal seed. What defenses are there? The crystal seed containing Profidinus. It lies in the middle of the clearing where the city once stood. The only thing left of the city itself are the walls. These are no ordinary walls though. Long ago, they were reinforced by various enchantments to protect Profidinus during the Guard Wars. With Profidinus gone, Lord Iorwerth has claimed the land where it once was. He's managed to manipulate the defenses to only allow his allies to enter. So how do I get past them? While the Iorwerth clan may hold many magical knowledge, they are not mystics. I have no doubt that their work was crude at best. Work that was a true master of the magical arts could overcome. I see, and where do we find a true master of the magical arts? There were 8 separate elven clans that journeyed with Seren to the world. Those 8 clans still exist today, with each elf born into one of them. You'll have already heard of all the clans, some of the clans, sorry. The Iorwerth clan is known to you, the traitorous clan of assassins and slayers. And the Ardougne clan, of course, the warrior clan of which myself and Erwin are part of. The other clans you might be less familiar with. However, one of the clans is key here, the Amlot clan, the clan of mystics. It was the Amlot clan who cleared the Profidinus defenses. Their clan should have the knowledge needed to overcome them. And all of the Amlot clan, none know more than Lord Levan Amlot himself. And where do we find him? After Profidinus was reverted to sea, the clan elders were into hiding. Before parting ways, the others did leave me with some clues now to find them. Lord Amlot may be our priority, but the other elders may be of great help in our fight against Lord Iorwerth. We've managed to decipher the clues left by Lord Amlot. We should be able to use those to find them. I've also started work on the other clues. Apart from Lord Amlot, I've only been able to decipher Lady Trehorn's clue so far. We'll keep working on the others though. Gooseman, myself and Baxterian will work on deciphering these clues. While we do it, it would be great help if you could find Lord Amlot and Lady Trehorn for us. Okay, how do I find Lord Amlot? Here's the clue left behind. The elven crystal. Skink, skink, skunk, skunk, skink, skink, skunk. Oh, read it to me. Anything else I should know? The Amlot clan is a clan of mystics. Some of some sort of magic may be the key to finding him. Okay, what about Trehorn? I will journey from the well. South from the well. Well, guys. The Trehorn is a clan of smiths and miners. It's possible you might be able to use your mining and smithing skills to find. Okay. Inspect crystal seed. It's a small crystal seed. It looks like to be inactive. I will need enchanting before it can do anything. Oppa! Okay, cosmetic runes. South from the well. Well, guys. Oh my, it looks so different on the map now because of the freaking sailing shit. Oh my god, now all the sailing stuff is confusing me as well. Yahoo! Okay. Clan of Mystics, some of the magic, maybe the kind of feel of that. The crystal seed I gave you must be of use. Gave it to me before we went on our separate ways. We'll journey south from the well. There are smiths and miners. Smithing and mining skills. Eee! Who the frick is this? Hello there. Ethan told me they're giving me some crystal equipment. That's right, why? Reverts a seed, bring it to me and I'll chant it for you. I have a question for you, ask away. You remember Ardougne? He was a gnome inventor. How was the young gnome? I really liked him. He was rather loud, but he had a good soul and very interested in elven magic. I think Ardougne died of old age for some time ago. He must have visited you a few hundred years ago, though. I keep forgetting 100 years was a long time for you. He was very interested in illusion magic and how to prevent it. I gave him some advice and a few bits of equipment to help him. Including a seed? Of course, it grew into a saw. I hope he found it useful. I think he did. Thanks. If it helps, I have a book here that will tell you about crystal chanting. I'll read all about it. This might have nothing to do with this at all. Oh my god, this has been the most confusing Grandmaster quest so far, by far. By far! Got on and seen a farming patch. Let's see, the patch has been prepared some way to see if it will grow. It's some Elder Quarantine. Yeah, I got that. According to Baxterian, I can find Amlot using the following. The Elven Crystal will lead you to me. Crystal Seed. Okay. According to Baxterian, I can find Lady Trehorn using the... I will journey south from the well. Climb down well. But... Nah... Okay. We found something. Okay, we found something. This is good. Good. South of the well. It was in the underground passage. Got it. Use pickaxe. Yes, dude. Yes. Let's go, dude. Park champ. Elderly elf. She seems to be in a deep sleep. She's wearing a strange exoskeleton made from runite. The exoskeleton is damaged and needs repairing. You need a runite bar and a hammer. Okay. It's all good, man. It's all good, man. I'll get that. Okay, runite bar. I have no idea where I got these, by the way. And a hammer. I genuinely do not know where I got those. Bing, 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 bing. You successfully repaired the exoskeleton.
Well, give me a human. You're not who I expected.
Baxterian sent me. We need your help in the fight against Lord Iorwerth.
Baxterian lives, and he's working with a human. This is most irregular. I see you repaired my exoskeleton as well. Impressive work for a human, but again, most irregular. Tell me, human, where's Bexterion?
He's in the elven village of Lytia, south of here. It's a woman? Okay. That's the voice?
Then I will journey there at once. There's clearly a lot I need to catch up on.
Okay, Lady Treharian departs for Lytia. Okay, that was pretty easy. The elven crystal will lead you to me. Crystal seed. And it says it will need enchanting before I can do anything. But none of my... Oh, that's jewelry. I mean, is this jewelry? I could turn it into jewelry. 5-day quest. Yes, maybe it will be, but maybe not, okay? Maybe it'll be a 1-day quest, maybe 2, sometimes 3. No. No. Vent. The book. All crystal is grown from a crystal seed. You may not know that crystal seeds come from the same place. Tartan at the ancestor home of the elves. Reading the 30 tells us crystal seeds are sentient, although no one has ever been able to converse. One of the ways we can see this consciousness and actions the way the crystal equipment, when first used, becomes aligned to that person. As far as we can tell, there's always been those with the ability to chant crystals each little clan, but it's been known for those crystal chanters to be born to other clans as well. The thing that makes crystal chanters special is their ability to vocalize perfect pitches. The idea behind the chanting is quite simple. Different pitches can change the shape and size of any facet of the seed. This allows a practiced chanter to make any number of shapes. It's also possible for particularly gifted individuals to imbue powers into these objects. The only problem with this process is that it is very costly and time-consuming. The process can, however, be made more economical. The better the chanter knows the person from who they are creating items, the easier it is to make. Although crystal seeds are highly convenient, they do have some drawbacks. The foremost of those is their brittleness. This means that crystal equipment will eventually revert back to its original form, that of the crystal seed. However, crystal seeds can be reused to create new crystal equipment. Some equipment can also be reinforced to slow degradation. Crystal seeds are among our most valuable assets, but with us unable to return to our homeworld since the loss of the world gates. So I need to figure out a way to like activate the seed by enchanting, and then they enchant them by singing, like la 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 la, and then they sing them. I usually go to Elena for that, right? So maybe Elena will know something. Let me show her the seed. Yes! Yes! I love when I'm right. I have a seed from Extorian that I need enchanting. Let's see what I can do with it. La 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 la. Enchanting. Elena hands you an enchanted crystal seed. There you go. Be careful with it. I'm not sure what it will do when used. Nah! Let's go! Fuck yes! Let's rob the seed.
Look at this place. It's beautiful, is it not?
Oh, I know where this is. I've been here, IRL. Are you Lord Amlot?
Amlot, a curious name. What do you ask?
Bextorian sent me. He gave me a crystal that belonged to Amlot. I bought it here. To you.
To me? I see. I have a question for you. This valley before us. How would you describe it?
Peaceful, I think. Peaceful. Okay.
Yes, it is a welcome break from the wars of my home. The wars of Lord Iorwerth.
So you are Lord Amlot?
Indeed, and if Exterion sent you, it is time for me to leave this place. Tell me, human, where must I travel to?
The village of Lytia, in the forest of Isafta.
Then we shall leave at once. Allow me to teleport you back with me.
Lord Amlot teleports you back to to Lytia. Cool. Yeah, that's where we got a rune axe. Okay, so we got it. Nice job finding Lord Emlad and Lady Dude, they have the hardest names to pronounce, by the way. Like, holy fuck, dude. Okay. Good idea. I'll go see Elena. Alright, let's go. Okay, let's get it harvested. Elena harvested the Elder Cadentine. So what do we need to do for the potion? The other ingredients are is crystal dust. Hopefully you can get some from an Aryan or Baxtorian. Once you've got some dust, just add it to the vial of water along with the herb. Alright. Don't forget this. Okay, cool. Never trust an elf. Very true, you'll roll. Okay. Okay, I'm working on making a potion. I need some crystal dust. Crystal dust, interesting. Well, I have an old crystal here that you can use. It'll need some grinding, though. Alright, let's go grind it. Alright, Coke Bird. Okay, guys. Alright, let's go. Crystal dust. And then slam this in this. And then that. Bang! Inversion potion, boys. You love crystal dust? Hell yeah. Okay. Hello, Gooseman. How's it going? I finished the potion. Great. I'll look after it for you. Now let's call the others and discuss our plan for the Grand Library. Arian calls the others for the meeting. Right. Thanks to Gooseman, we should now have everything we need to enter the crystal seed containing Perfidinas. So we have a way to bypass the defenses? Indeed we do. Baxtorian's knowledge allowed Gooseman to reunite us with Lord Emlod and Lady Treheron. It was the Emlod clan that created those defenses. Lord Emlod can overcome them for us. My magic can be used. Hold on. My magic can be used to teleport someone through the defenses and into the crystal. It will require great focus, though. I will only be able to send one of you in. Okay. The inversion potion will ensure that whoever is sent survives the journey. Now we just need to decide who that is. I propose we send Gooseman in. They have proven to us time and time again that they have the skill needed for a challenge like this, and they're handsome as well. You cannot be serious. Even if Gooseman is handsome and has proven their worth as you claim, which I may have my doubts about, they'll never be deemed worthy enough to unlock Saren's hidden knowledge. Why? Because they're not an elf? Exactly. If Saren created a way for the seals to be destroyed, she should have made it so that only an elf could break them.
Were you there when the Saren made those seals, boy?
Well, of course not.
Then how do you know what a goddess intended?
I just think.
I don't know how this human here, but I damn well know I don't know you either. The human was capable enough to find me and fix my exoskeleton. Maybe they're capable of this as well.
You should never have left this far without... You've never... Oh, let's keep it. You'd never have got this far without Gooseman. Maybe you should start trusting them. Then I propose that Gooseman be the one that sent into the crystal. Anyone disagree? I do.
Jail time for us.
I think there's... Yeah. Kid Swamp, thanks for the 2 months. Yes, you already know you do, Ixkavin. Everyone else. Right, Gooseman, talk to Lord Emlod when you're ready. Good luck. What should I do once I arrive? They sold Lord Iorwerth broke one of the 9 seals of Saren within the library. Find the seal and see what knowledge he uncovered. Once that's done, seek out the other 8 seals. See if you can break them as well. Their knowledge may be the key to our fight against the darkness. Do you have any idea how to break the seals? According to Baxtorian, Saren himself said that those who follow the light will be able to access their knowledge. Okay, so 8 seals. That doesn't give me a lot to go on. No, but it's all you have. Now, when you're ready, I can teleport you to the crystal. I have the potion that you made earlier. It will ensure you will survive the journey. One last thing. The laws in this land abide by. They may not apply in the library. What does that mean? The library has been reverted to crystal. That which is impossible out there. May it well be normal in an environment like that. You should be cautious. Now, are you ready? You're about to enter the Grand Library of Perfidinas. Any items left in the library, including upon death, will be lost. Is this gonna be a freaking... You know what? Let's just try. Fuck it. Let's just see. Let's go in there and let's see. I don't know. Let's figure it out. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck.
Oh, so these are the okay. Seals here. Oh. No! No. My inventory is full. I need to leave. Oh, let me just fix my... No. Okay, if there's freaking shades in here, I'm gonna punch someone in the chat. In a non-lethal way. That's also not gonna hurt you IRL. Maybe it looks worse than it actually is. Is he actually crying? No, I'm not crying, dude. This is how I look like. What do you mean? Seal of the Forgotten. Ah! Wait. Oh, that's Seren! And so comes another, to seek the knowledge of Seren. Wait, you're Seren? No, I'm just a memory, a mere fragment of something far greater, a guardian of the knowledge that she left behind. I seek that knowledge, to help in the fight against Lord Iorwerth. It's not my place to question why, I only exist to pass on that which is sealed away. So you'll give me the knowledge? The seals guard the truth. This seal can be broken, its knowledge is now open to all. Here's what you seek. Therein lies my guilt, a part of me trapped and alone, dark, yes, but still a part of my being. Sealed away in the Temple of Light. The protections of this temple, they should keep her contained, but in case they didn't, I created one last safeguard, a prison within a prison. With it, I made a key, an orb of light, to unlock the darkness. It could be destroyed. I could have destroyed it, sealed it away forever, but I still question my decision, and so I hid the orb away, and while I think upon my choices. Okay. The Shrine of Gola, that's where it lies. With it, she can be freed or destroyed. No. Gola. And so ends the knowledge of this seal. So Lord Iorwerth spoke the truth. A part of Seren lives within the Temple of Light, but why? I have imparted the knowledge of this seal. There is nothing more here to give. If you seek the rest, then the others must be broken. How? Start with the seal of Ithril to the southeast. The light will guide the way. Okay, wait, this is easy! Okay. You might want to clear your whispers. Okay. Oh. Okay, so it's that way. No, dude, this is not bad at all. This is PogChamp, actually, as they say on Twitch. What? What? There we go. This is really fun. Dude, let's go, boys. Okay. When I first encountered the elves in their home world of Thariad, it was like I finally had found my purpose. I quickly fell in love with them, and they with me. I set out to help them, to guide them. They immediately embraced this, and one of their mystics, Saitvad, documented my teachings in a great book called Deciphering. It was the start of something beautiful, but there's pain in beauty, as I soon came to realize. And so ends the knowledge of this seal. If you seek more of the knowledge, look at the seal of Kardan. Bottom level, south. The light will guide you the way. Bottom level, south. Okay, nice. So it's like 8 puzzles basically. Maybe we can bring this guy down. The light will guide you the way. Okay, so I'm thinking we're gonna take the light from one of these areas over here because we're going down there, right? And over here, that's where the little gap was. So maybe if we can find one of these that can go down, then we can utilize that to then henceforth bring the light down and then, you know, go from there. You hear a strange sound coming from the central chamber. Vent! Oh, that's why she asked if wanted to get teleported. Take everything. Oh, man. Okay. At least the mirror stack, yeah. I don't know why. I have a good feeling about this, guys. Vent. So, south. So, if I want to make this go down, I gotta go... Yep. Wow, okay. Let's see how it is. Okay, what if I bring this there and then bring it down hither? Okay. Look! Look! What's up, Sue? She's at her parents right now. Okay, I have a feeling we gotta put the red crystal here to like make it red. And then we gotta bring it over here, right? Because there's a reason why they gave us that red thing. And the only place it fits is there. There it is, dude. Alright. Compared to many of the mortal races I had encountered, the elves had reasonable lifespans, and yet it wasn't long enough. As I spent time with the elves, I watched as they withered and died. Each death was a blade through my heart, but none more so than Seidvat, my closest companion. It didn't seem fair, didn't seem right. They seemed more. I knew I had to give it to them. And so ends this knowledge. If you see more, Seal of Chariss, middle level northwest. Okay. There we go. Okay. Yes, return me to the central chamber. Yes. This seems, unironically, this seems a lot more straightforward than MEP2. Like, a lot more. If I remove that, this has to go down, I think. Unless I can make it go up. No. Vent. No, because that's the same. Rage bait. Guys. I want your glasses. Well, get your own glasses. Am I missing a mirror? Because I can do this here. And do that. There we go. Okay, got it. I wasn't missing one. I just, my... Wow, okay. My bad. My bad. That took me a little... My brain took a little while to compute that. Okay. My bad, chat. My bad. Oh, I got it, Nirvana. There it is. Okay. Brain... I found a way to share my essence with the elves. A way of my being for each one of them. With this gift, their years would number in the thousands. Time enough to live the lives they deserved. In keeping with the elven tradition, the gift was given through a song. They call it the Song of Creation. But it was the creation with a new life for them. At least, so we thought. And so ends this knowledge. Bottom level to the west. Okay. Take everything. Okay, bottom level to the west. How does this compare to MEP? So, I mean, so far, this is a lot more straightforward.
One eternity later.
I think what I gotta do is I gotta work my way from the other side first and figure out a way to do that and then deal with it, right? It might be a freaking, it might be a, I need to paint, I think. I need to start painting. Yeah, I need to start freaking painting, dude. Just get it done and then do that, right? Drink your dinner while you pick up Boreal. No, man. I think ultimately, I don't want to like try to push like 10, 12 hours because I don't even know how much I have left. And this could be a long ass session even with this. I still think it's good. It's good. I think we made really fucking good progress. Okay. Library a little bit more complex than I thought it would be, okay? And it went from like I saw it and I'm like, okay, this is gonna be a shit show. And then I gained a lot of confidence because the puzzles were pretty easy. And then now it's like I'm slowly realizing that it's a bit more to this library than I thought there was. But that's okay because it's all about the journey, guys, okay? We're beating this quest tomorrow, chat, okay? We have these 5 things to the Amulet, Milieu, Hefin, Therian, and Iorwerth. And after that, we probably got some bosses to kill or some shit like that. Bang! Easy clap, right? And then we unlock the gauntlet, because that's what people say that you do, right? I'm gonna call it here. Yeah, it's gonna be a 2-day quest. 2-day quest, 8 hours, man. 8 hours already, by the way.